What's up, guys? Intuitive 717. I am back with another reading tonight, guys. I think I want to do a reading on why the masculine is silent. So for those of you who may be at a distance, or you've just noticed that they're MIA, like they're not on the scene anymore, they've just kind of quieted down in this kind of hermit energy, what kind of things are they going through right now? What's up with the divine masculines? Why are they silent? Why are they hiding? Okay, so we have self-worth, expectations. Okay, so this could be somebody who is questioning their career at this time. They could be questioning their role in a certain relationship or a certain environment. I'm getting the energy of like, I need to boss up. Okay, memories and nostalgia is also coming up. I feel like a lot of thought is being put into how they see themselves. Okay, they could be reflecting back on just past goals that they've had. They're not where they want to be is the major message here that I'm getting for the masculines, and that's why they're quiet. Okay, so this, I feel like very, very heavily this has to do with like money. It has to do with like how they appear, what it is they do for a living, what their house looks like, what kind of car they drive. They're not where they want to be right now, and I feel like ever since meeting you, that whole feeling of making sure they have all of that covered it's been emphasized. Okay, for many of them, they need to break free of certain toxic patterns that's keeping them bound from seeing themselves as worthy of having greater expectations of themselves. So if you're their feminine counterpart, most likely you've shed light on it could be certain habits that they're keeping, right? It could be substance abuse. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs. You know, a lot of your masculines may not know how to break this habit, and it's affecting their ability to show up and maybe get work done, be the one chosen for a promotion, have the courage to not overthink and quit and start their own business. I feel like a lot of them, they're starting to wake up and just be more aware of who it is they're keeping around them. You have a lot to do with this energy that a lot of your masculines are now adopting. I feel like it's because of the way you move. I'm picking up very heavily on an earth sign feminine who could keep to yourself, or you have no problem being in solitude or spending time on your own. If you do spend time with people, I can foresee that you choose your circle very, very carefully, and your masculine is learning a thing or two about this. Okay, but something about their energy right now, they don't want to be seen, is what I'm hearing. Okay, what else is coming up for them? Why don't they want to be seen? So they may be feeling like they're stuck in the past. Okay, they're feeling a sense of lack, like they're maybe suffering, most likely because they have to break free of whatever has a hold on them. A karmic situation could also be a job. It could be just an environment that kind of tricks you into thinking if you don't have them, then you're not going to survive. I feel like a lot of your masculines could be breaking away from an environment, a karmic situation, whether it be a relationship, a job, something that, again, affects their self-worth. They're breaking free from someone making them feel like they're not worthy of doing something more or doing something bigger. But I feel like since you came into their life as their feminine counterpart, you've been reflecting that they can do more. Your energy has been nurturing them in the background somehow, and they're extremely grateful for that, is what I'm hearing. That's why this energy of like self-reflection is waking up. This nostalgic feeling that many of your masculines are getting, you're almost waking up their inner child. Whatever kind of intimate conversations you've had with them in the past about how it is you see them and the light that you see them in, like I'm hearing that it's really waking up this energy. Karmic energy no longer has a hold on this masculine. They're starting to go back and reflect on a lot of the big goals and dreams that they had. That's why I'm heavily feeling like this could be a job where your masculine deals with like a boss or a group of people, supervisors, co-workers, that makes them feel like this is it for them, like they'll always be doing this type of work. But I feel like a lot of your masculines on the inside, they have greater expectations or greater aspirations, and somehow you bring that to life, whoever you are. It could be your nurturing, your compassion, the way you reflect this back to them. It's like they love seeing the way that you're a go-getter or you're very ambitious. And I think for this masculine to see you as a feminine operate in such a bold, just kind of beautiful energy of making shit happen for yourself. It makes them remember. It makes them go back into their memories. Like, I feel like you have a way of reminding them of themselves when they were younger. And this drive and ambition within them to want more and to do more is awakening in this masculine, okay? Something about the way that you nurture them as well. You may have a gentle way of inspiring them, like making them remember their goals and their dreams, but not in a way where it's like, how come you haven't done it yet? But it's more in a way of like, you know, it's never too late, or I'm so looking forward to seeing when you do finish, you know, that side project that you may have going, or whatever you have going in the background. I'm excited and eager to see it. You consistently remind your masculine of something that they've forgotten about, and I really do feel like it's in the area of their self-worth, okay? Remembering that they're worthy of great love, and it's safe for them to love. They deserve love. That's what I feel like you show up and you help them to remember. Now, we also have release and surrender and purge. So, expect that many of your masculines could be going through separations, divorce, relocating, quitting their job. This is all why it is they're silent right now. They could be exhausted, tired, overworked. They know that some kind of change is in order and it's necessary, but they need to do it. They need to either stand up for themselves in some way. Like, I'm getting that they don't feel worthy right now, but in this time of hermiting, or even like that hanged man where they're gaining a lot of perspective, they could be isolating right now, kind of taking your lead in a sense, Divine Feminine, where their social circle is shrinking, and that's allowing them to spend more time in solitude and with themselves. Okay, so something is coming up around gaining clarity and releasing something. Okay, some kind of karmic pattern that makes them feel like it has a hold on them. Okay, I am getting this feeling of just gratitude for you, so I'm going to pull a card here from the Romance Angels and find out just what they want to communicate about their feelings for you. Okay, while in this hanged man position, when they do think about the Divine Feminine, what do they think about? Okay, so we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, and I feel like they're in the process of doing this, and they want you to know that whatever kind of compassion or love that you've shown them, I just feel like just admitting that you hold this love for them. I feel like many of you who are in the feminine energy, you were really hit with a lot. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words now. You were really hit with a lot of this twin flame energy, and it made you feel invincible. So I feel like a lot of you had no problem nurturing the hell out of your masculines and showing them compassion and love, because you felt it with such a magnitude in your heart that it made you feel brave. Like, I feel like a lot of you had no problems reaching out to your masculines and being the one in the connection to first reach out, or first communicate, or first reveal your feelings, because again, the magnitude of the love that you felt for them made you feel invincible to do that. But what I'm hearing is they needed you in that moment. You have no idea how much they needed you to come in and fill them up with all of this love and nurturing and compassion when you did. Okay, so don't be surprised that they've gone quiet. They're in the process of deciding what it is they want, standing up for themselves, living more authentically, showing up the way that you do, which is bold and brave, and actually allowing this love to help them show up in that way. I feel like what many of you may not know or may not realize, or maybe you do know because you can feel it, is that your masculine has never had anybody show up in their life in the way that you did, loving them as unconditionally as you did. And I'm hearing it still kind of baffles them, because maybe some of you might have been strangers, you know, so to speak, on the 3D when you did communicate with them like this so soon, you know, falling so hard so soon. But the more they get to know you, the more that I feel like they realize, like, wait a second, they were no stranger. We've known each other for such a long time. Okay, that's what it feels like. I'm hearing past life connection as well. They're becoming more aware of things like this. Okay, let's get some more energy on how it is they feel for you. Okay, so we have getting to know each other. I feel like there's going to be more of this coming up. The more that they release whatever has a hold on them, the more you have the masculine that's free and lighthearted to actually flirt and get to know you. You have someone who's working on loving themselves first. When they start pouring into themselves, that's when they have the energy, first of all, and then the courage to start letting go or breaking free of a lot of these toxic patterns that have a hold on them. But they want you to know, like, they want to get to know more of you, specifically like where it is you find a lot of the energy that you get. They want to know where your gifts come from. I feel like many of you are gearing up to have more deeper and intense conversations around this whole twin flame experience with your masculine, and that love and those experiences that you end up sharing with them, a lot of the dreams that you have, the fact that you see numbers everywhere, you see their name showing up. You know, many of you have done this and will do this in the future if this reading has found you for a very specific reason. I feel like many of your masculines, they have very beautiful, great things to give to this world, but they need that fuel in the form of love and compassion from someone, and that is specifically what you are designed to do for them. Okay, so I really do feel like this big shift coming in for many of you who will click on this reading, who will find it, where deeper levels of understanding one another is coming through, and getting to know each other on a deeper level as well, more intimately, closely, becoming, you know, friends, lovers, just more on a more deeper spiritual, intimate level. Okay, the sun, it was like cloudy for a second, and the sun is just like moving in and out right as we're saying that, and I'm looking at the shadows, and it's so beautiful that, as I said that, you know, I felt like a gleam of sunlight come through on the balcony there. So, and sunlight and sun in itself is masculine energy. So, you know, just look forward to somebody breaking free and feeling good about themselves again. And you, Divine Feminine, you have a lot to do with that, and they're grateful. That is what I'm feeling in my heart right now, as someone who is grateful for you. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for tonight. Take it easy, and I will catch you in tomorrow's readings. Okay, bye guys.